Hi students, this video is on magnetic effect of electric current part 2. In this video now let us discuss the two important point, what is magnetic field and magnetic field lines. So first one, what is a magnetic field? So magnetic field is the region or the space surrounding a magnet in which another magnet experiences a force of attraction or repulsion. So all magnets have a space around them in which the force of attraction and repulsion can be detected. This space is known as the magnetic field, and also we can describe the magnetic field around a magnet by a magnetic field lines. So these magnetic field lines, these are the curved paths along which the magnetic force is acting in case of the bar magnet. So these lines are called as the magnetic lines of forces. So in detail we will discuss about the magnetic field lines in the next slides. Now let us see how to draw a pattern of magnetic field lines. So to know the pattern of magnetic field lines or the magnetic lines of forces, place a magnet on a cardboard sheet and gently sprinkle some iron filings uniformly over it. The iron filings are found to arrange themselves in a pattern, certain pattern. So this pattern represents the pattern of magnetic field lines. So these magnetic field lines represent the magnetic field. And also we can trace the magnetic field lines of a bar magnet using a magnetic compass. So for this, take a paper sheet and fix it on a drawing board by pens. Place a bar magnet and mark its boundary. Now place a small compass needle close to the south pole of the magnet and mark two pencil dots at two ends of the needle. Now move the compass in such a manner that one end, that is north pole of the needle, coincides with the second pencil dot. Mark the position of the other end, that is S pole, with a dot. Repeat this process of moving the needle and marking the dots at its two ends till its south pole reaches the north pole of the magnet. So get a smooth curve by joining the dots. This smooth curve represents the magnetic field line. By repeating the above process from one same pole to, from the same pole of the magnet but different points, other magnetic field lines can be traced here. So finally, what are magnetic field lines? These are the magnetic field lines are represented by what? The magnetic field represent the magnetic field lines. And also we can give one more definition, that it is an imaginary line or curve, and the tangent drawn at any point gives the direction of the magnetic field at that point. So these are known as the magnetic field lines. So the next point, what are the characteristics of magnetic field lines, we have to discuss here. So the properties of magnetic field lines, it is a very important question for your examination. So now let us discuss these properties one by one. So the first one, the magnetic field line is directed from north pole to the south pole, and this direction, that is from north pole to south pole, which is outside the magnet, whereas inside the magnet the field lines are directed from south pole to the north pole. And the next property of magnetic field lines is the magnetic field lines never intersect each other, because if they do so, there would be two directions of magnetic field at that point, so which is not possible. So that the two magnetic field lines never intersect each other. And the next property of magnetic field lines is the magnetic field lines are crowded near the pole where the magnetic field is strong, and very far apart near the middle of the magnet from the magnet, whereas the magnetic field is weak. And the next one more important property of magnetic field lines is the magnetic field line forms a closed and continuous curve. So these are some important points of what the properties of magnetic field lines. You can refer this for your examination. It is very important question.